What's up, guys? Welcome to the Car Race Jumping Season 36 Qualifications. In this video, we will be seeing which two of these 8 cars will be in the regular season for Season 36. Without further ado, let us begin. Every season, there are cars that are added and cars that are eliminated. And after Season 35, there were 2 cars that got eliminated. Those 2 cars were O-Rover and Scorpion. Now, why were these 2 cars eliminated? Well, viewer, let me tell you about the elimination rules. Here is the final scores page for Season 35. And as you can see here, I have placements 1st to 32nd. And there are 2 horizontal lines here. One representing the bottom 5 and one representing the bottom 10. There are 3 ways you can be eliminated. The first way is by being in the bottom 5 for 2 seasons in a row. For example, if we take a look at Silverbus here, who got 29th in Season 31, in Season 32, we can see that he unfortunately did not do much better, getting 28th place. So he would get eliminated after Season 32. The second way we can be eliminated is by being in the bottom 10 for 3 seasons in a row. This is unfortunately what exactly happened to O-Rover. In Season 33, we can see O-Rover got 26th place in the bottom 10. Then in Season 34, he got dead last, getting 32nd, still in the bottom 10, of course. And then last season, in Season 35, we can see he got 26th place, unfortunately still being in the bottom 10. And that's why he's getting eliminated this season. Scorpion, on the other hand, is the third reason why he's getting eliminated. And this is for being too good. That's right, folks. Despite not even ever winning a J-Cup, feel free to check out my last video on statistics if you're interested in seeing who's won all the cups out of the last 35 seasons. But I think I've given Scorpion too many chances and he has not taken the opportunities. I kind of feel bad, but I think it's about time he goes and somebody else gets a chance to be in the CRJ. Let's just take a look at his stats of his whole career. Scorpion joined back in Season 11. And he stayed in the CRJ all the way until Season 24. Surely he's won the cup at least once, right? Wrong. Scorpion has been to the finals 3 times. Season 18, where he lost to PY Stripe. Season 23, he lost to BB3. And Season 24, he lost to Golden. Why am I not giving him another chance? It's because I have. I've actually given him 2 more chances, in fact. Scorpion wasn't in the CRJ from Season 25 to 27. I decided to add him back in Season 28. But then he got bottom 5 with just 13 victories. And Season 29 was hardly any better, getting 25th with 14 victories. I removed him in Season 30, even though he technically was not bottom 5 2 seasons in a row, but I was just giving him a chance to prove himself that he could maybe win the cup, which he never did. And he was gone from Season 30 to 34. Season 35, I had him back. He cooks something up and proceeds to lose to Cham in the first round in 5 games, who did win it all last season, by the way. My goat. And yeah, that's why Scorpion's sitting right here in this video. Quite the interesting car, though. Anyways, let's let these 2 sit over here and watch what unfolds this season. Alright, so back to this. If we take a look at the Season 36 regular season bracket for where our players are at, you can see there are 2 empty spaces. And who's going to fill those spaces? 2 of these 8 cars, of course. So let me explain how this is going to work. In this little stats booklet here, Again, feel free to check out my statistics video. Let's flip to the qualification page. And as you can see here, I've already written all 8 of their names down. So let me introduce them to you. First up, we've got Chase. He has been in the CRJ before, seasons 17 to 22, and he was sadly eliminated just because he was averaging really low numbers. But we'll see if he'll get another chance to prove himself today. Also, I called him Chase because he is the police, and police chase, I guess. We're kind of jumping down the track. Doesn't make too much sense, but I think it's a cool name, Chase. Next up, we've got Black Charge. He has been in the CRJ before as well. Seasons 14 to 25. Pretty long time. But he was also unfortunately eliminated because he fell off a bit and was averaging pretty low numbers. I called him Black Charge because he is black, and the car, as it says here, is a Dodge Charger. Next up, we've got Ready. Not as in ready, R-E-A-D-Y. Not as in this red E, R-E-D space E, but Ready, R-E-D-Y. God love the spelling. He has been in the CRJ before as well, for 2 seasons in season 5 and 6, and season 25 and 26, for a total of 4 seasons, of course. He isn't the greatest car, but I'm giving him another chance because he's in the Metropolitan Division. I should also mention that the 2 spots available are in the Atlantic and Metropolitan Divisions. This will be important for later. Next up, we have Rob Top. You may remember him from my reintroduction video. He has definitely also been in the CRJ before. Seasons 1 to 5, a real OG, and seasons 17 and 18, for a total of 7 seasons. I called him Rob Top because I have absolutely no idea. Quite the similar case to Oyster, who I have absolutely no idea why I called him Oyster. These 2 are brothers, by the way. But anyways, that's Rob Top. Next is Hyper Viper. He has been in the CRJ before. Seasons 20 and 21, for just 2 seasons. Goofy looking out, Rabbit Lamau. Anyways, he ain't the greatest car, but I think he's a somewhat decent candidate from being in the Metro before, and I didn't have much of a choice. I also called him Hyper Viper just because these fangs, I guess you could call them, look like the fangs of a viper snake, and he is hyper, I guess, because that's just what I thought of. Very cool. Also, it totally does not say hyper on his spoiler. Next up, we've got Blitz. Finally, our first car that has never been in the CRJ. In fact, he's never even tried to qualify because this is a completely new car that I got from the store. I called him Blitz just because he's got the word Blitz on the back of his car. I do not know what to expect from him, but we will see by the end of the video. The exact same can go for Clone here, who is also a completely brand new car that I got from the store. The reason that I called him Clone was because on the side of his car you can see there's the word Cologne. I could have called him Clone 4, but Clone seems a little more original. Not too sure what to expect from him, just like Blitz, but we shall see. Our 8th and final car's name is Pearl. Pearl has never been in the CRJ, but has had opportunities to qualify before. Pearl has had the opportunity to qualify for Season 8, Season 9, Season 17, and Season 33. This will be Pearl's 5th opportunity to qualify. Surely she can't possibly sell it. The reason I called this car Pearl is because, in my opinion, these 2 bumps on the back of Pearl's car kinda look like real life pearls. You know, it's got that general shape. That's why I called Pearl Pearl. And that wraps up the introductions. So let's finally get to some actual jumping. As you can see here, I've already written all 8 of the cars' names on this paper. But something looks a little odd here. Why does Rob Top have the word auto quali under him. Well, let's take a look at last season's qualifications. Last season, Scorpion, Rob Top, and Red E qualified. So why the heck wasn't Rob Top in season 35? Well, viewer, it's because Rob Top is and has always been an Atlantic Division car. And if we take a look at season 35, you can see the Atlantic Division was completely full, G05 being the last available spot. But it wasn't very available because G05 was not in the season 35 qualifications. So I just reserved a spot for Rob Top in the next season so that no matter what happened, he would automatically be in the next season when there's an available spot in the Atlantic Division. And as you can see here, there's an available spot. And since he already auto-qualified, welcome back to the CRJ, Rob Top. He'll just sit over here and watch the rest of the qualifications. Even though Rob Top auto-qualified, there's still an available spot in the Metropolitan. And one of these 7 cars is gonna get it. So let the jumping begin. I could go on and explain how the point system for this is gonna work, but I think just showing you guys is a lot more interesting. And let me show you the track itself. Please check out my introduction video if you want to see how the cars actually look like while they're going down the track. But this is what you guys will see. And for your information, the jump is right there. So, let's get these qualies started. Here we go, guys. It's time. So, first things first. Let's jump our first 2 cars. By the way, the order of the cars is completely random. I will not be like rolling a dice or flipping a coin or something like that. Even though I do that for the playoffs. We'll get to that once we get to the playoffs of season 36. Should be hype. But yeah, let's get right to it. As you obviously know, Rob Top's automatically qualified. We only have 7 cars left. Blitz, Clone, Chase, Pearl, Black Charge, Hyper Viper, and Ready. It's time. Let's put our brand new cars together just because it's the 2 brand new cars. I want to see how they do in their first jump. Blitz versus Clone. I will explain how you gain points and qualify in just a second. Let's get it. Blitz will be taking a lead. However, he has to be first in the round in order to get a point. Let's jump everyone else and I'll tell you who gets the point. Just so it makes sense. Black Charge and Ready. Not great jumps. They will not be winning the round. Hyper Viper and Pearl. They will not unless Chase can snipe here. Which he will. Oh my goodness, what a snipe. Chase will pass everybody and he is going to win his first point and is just 2 points away from qualifying back into the CRJ. It's been a minute since he was here. That is the end of the first round. Chase just needs 2 more round wins. I mean, I have explained that before in videos before, but yes, Chase needs to win 2 more rounds and then he will qualify. It is first car to 3 round wins. That qualifies. Alright, I don't want to make this video 10 centuries long, so let's get right into the second round. Here we go. Hy-Vee, which is short for Hyper Viper, and Clone. Okay, solid jump from Clone. Blitz and Ready. Okay, not the greatest jumps so far. Black Charge with a crazy jump. He's looking pretty good unless Pearl can deny. Which she cannot. And ladies and gentlemen, Black Charge will be getting his first point and is now tied with Chase with just 1 singular point. They are both away. They are both, now 2 points away from qualifying. Round number 3. Here we go. It's time. Let's see it. We might as well put them together. Chase and Black Charge. Will they win their second round? What a jump from Chase. He just went to the shadow realm and he's gone. He's just gone. He went in between the laundry bins. That's hilarious. All right, well, he's definitely winning the round so far. Except he's not, because Clone with the bomb to take the round lead. Insane. Absolutely terrible jumps from those two. Oh my goodness. That is very close. That's a photo finish. I need to inspect that. I cannot tell who wins. Even though on the camera here, I see it's pretty obvious that Clone wins. He does most definitely end up winning. However, it is pretty close. I base it off of course, the lines on the ground. If I ever refer to lines on the ground, one line is like the white line, and then we have the gray line, and the white and the gray, that is one single line. So yeah, this line is a one white line, one brown line, whatever color you want to call it, one white line, and one brown line. And yeah, Clone is going to win his first round. All right. Let's get to round 4, folks. Here we go. Let's see who can win it. Let's go. They crash midair, but Chase will take the lead. Those two will not be winning the round. And Clone again with a crazy jump, ladies and gentlemen, unless Blitz can deny. Clone will be getting his second point and is just one single point away from qualifying to the CRJ for his first time. This could be it, guys. This could be it. Clone is just one away. But let's see if he can do it. Round 5. Blitz with a solid lead to start us off. Pretty terrible jump from those two. Ready with a crazy jump. He's going to be taking the round lead. But finally, this is it, folks. If Clone can just beat Ready's jump over there, he qualifies and makes history. 3, 2, 1. And it's over with the extra roll. Did you see that? He had a tiny little extra roll that he did from all the way over there to there. Absolute cinnamon, ladies and gentlemen. Clone has qualified for his first time. Guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Congrats to Clone and Rob Top, who already automatically qualified, but they are both going to be new names on the Season 36 regular season. Let's fill this box in real quick. Nice. And that's that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys all in the next video. It would be much appreciated if you could smash like and smash subscribe. We'll see y'all later. That was extremely fun. I am super hyped for the regular season of Season 36. See y'all later. And as always, peace.